Ask me for defense tips. Ask me for any type of tip. I'm gonna. Well, we got all sevens for points. I'm gonna showcase what my player can do. Excuse me, and I'm gonna do it here in an NBA game, of course, and right here for you guys. Let's get it popping. All the tips.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
All the plots, the schemes.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith,
Full play by
Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Utah Jazz.
I am playing on Superstar.
For Utah, they've gone 4-1 over
Difficulty.
the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to
Get
build
that
on
out there
that
right
tonight.
now.
Well, tonight we're going to get to see Kyrie, or plenty of debate over where he stands among the best point guards in the league. Shaq.
Okay, let's go. I don't know what I want to do right now. Trying to put up some J's. And I know exactly what J's I want to wear. We're on our way. You can see the jumper. It's getting green lights. And it's going in. Wide open. Feet set. He's banging it. Wide open. Feet set. Ball in the way. Wide open. With the feet set. Yeah, man. Okay.
We have the Jazz as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Alex Ended Down.
Let's go.
Well, guys, we know when you talk about dedication, Chris.
Tremendously competitive with great attention to detail, David. Thanks. And the front court matchup, definitely, Clark, one to watch. It could be a battle of wills tonight in this one.
I agree with you there. They both got tremendous skill, but it comes down to the mentality. And I'm interested to see who actually wins the battle of wills, asserts himself the most and most consistent.
Sometimes it is the battle more than just what you got talent-wise. It's what you're thinking upstairs, your focus, and how you approach it.
Yeah, the mentality, and sometimes...
Sorry, guys. Okay, I located my pen.
Being physical starts with your mentality.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Exum and Mitchell, the guard tandem. Rudy Gobert is out there with Hayes. And it's Sims in at the 3 slot. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Against Capella. 5 to shoot. That's tipped. Here's Mitchell. And the shot is long. Here's Money. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Step up.
Now here's Hayes.
He's going into the paint. They're going to play up. Got to get the rebound.
From short range.
Yeah, scoreless here early after
Slow
the
down.
first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's
He's
Ramsey.
not going to hit that.
Hits it
Oh,
from
wait a
range.
minute. underestimated
Money's
myself.
got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Rockets. For Utah, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Capella against Gobert. Inside. And Hayes.
Sometimes I run behind the player to chase down block. But that wasn't the time for it.
Especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Ramsey.
Oh, what the
target from outside. For Utah, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. The pass to Exum.
As you can see, I'm playing up on other people's man, and I'm also baiting my man into shots.
No good on the 3.
No doubt he's struggling right
Get the
now.
ball down court for a good possession. If KD passes it, and we'll see if we make it. Oh,
no good from Ramsey. Money's
I'm not
gone
gonna shoot
1 of
too
4
many of
so
those.
far.
Get a good rhythm going. They're gonna pass it to my man pretty
And
soon.
here's Exum. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And I looked down at my phone at the right time.
Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boy.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
He baited me.
Good from Ramsey.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like
1
that.
for 5.
He has been putrid here this quarter.
I'm at a C.
For Utah, they've gone
Terrible.
just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Exum kicks to Mitchell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah.
Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Rockets, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
You take a look at the Rockets offense and they've become lean and mean. Very few mid-range shots, long twos. It's all
Wide open with the feet set.
They keep their menu tight and it works for them.
Exum passes to Gobert. Mitchell with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Hayes, and it's blocked by Ramsey. And he recovers.
I know he's going back up,
but
they
good
let him.
from Hayes. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Rockets. Here's Ramsey. Good, another from 3.
And his
I tend to favor the right side a lot.
Continues.
So I knew going to the left was going to go to play.
GA now tied for 3rd all-time for 3s in a season. Absolutely amazing. Sims kicks to Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. Mitchell against Harden. With the teardrop. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big-time work. Really distracting him, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D. Unfortunately, his shot has been everywhere, all over the place. Can't buy a basket. However, his teammates got him covered.
Utah shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
The Jazz making a switch here. Young's checked in. Exum finds Young. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most 3s in a season. Clark, a favorite topic of yours. Great rebounders, glass eaters, as you call them. Who's the best at creating those important second chance opportunities for his team?
Well, a couple of guys stand out for me in that regard, Kevin. DeAndre Jordan is terrific. Enes Kanter, probably, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the league. Enes Kanter. I mean, he goes and gets it in his area, out of his area, through guys, over them. Man, he's a terrific offensive rebounder. And I'd throw Anthony Davis in there too. I think he does a great job on the defensive glass and gets his share of offensive boards as well.
Here's Hayes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Gordon against Thompson. Gordon the pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Utah the rebound. Gobert can't hit.
Just tentative in the paint. Lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
What's that?
The shot's good from Ramsey.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Breaking
Now
records.
that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Third place for points for 3-pointers made in the season.
Utah also making some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for Gobert. And
Take
it's Rashawn Holmes in for Hayes. Gordon kicks to Holmes. Got a piece of it. And it's the Rockets on the break. Ramsey passes to Chi. And some nice passing there by Houston. And he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Ramsey. Money's got 24.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
As you can see, like I said, I played the passing lanes.
1:49 left here in the first quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 27. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've come out in attack mode on the
You
defensive
can
end.
bait a pass by fading off with just the right amount of space,
Another big aspect of their game
and
tonight
then
has been the fast break,
giving
transition
them the opportunity
They're
to
really
think they have
keeping it
the
up-tempo so
the
far.
pass, and then you just like bait them into something that they have no room to complete, and that's anything. Just like with that block just now, I just always keep myself within enough distance of my man so where they feel like I'm not paying any attention, and then I capitalize on the play.
6 on the shot clock.
Press up.
Gordon inside.
That's a
You
former
really
Rocket.
like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Jazz trail by 18. Pass to Plumlee. Gordon kicks to Plumlee.
Playing passing lanes.
Here's Ramsey, 8 feet away.
Ooh,
Plumlee with
I knew
some
I
nice
should have let
D.
that shit go quicker.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Dun,
They're in a cold
dun.
stretch offensively, for sure.
To the right. It's tipped.
Play the passing lanes.
Thompson looking for an opening.
Oh, what's up?
They grab their own miss.
Go off.
Shots good by
Zao.
Chi.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Hmm.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Whole new 5 on the floor. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Plumlee. Young comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Hayes, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Dante Exum in for Eric Gordon. Exum kicks to Hayes. Pass to Young. Now Exum defended by Durant. The kick out to Young. Gobert finds Exum. Lock at 6. Holiday against Mitchell. Connects on the 17-footer. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
We've got Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving.
That boy gave him a jab step, jab
And
step.
it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. So that's
Killed
who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Mavericks was phenomenal. He had 58 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I I know I won't forget it for a while. And you have to think he'll
Mm,
keep
too
it
much
rolling
space.
here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively they're going to be ready for him. They won't make things easy. Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention.
It's stolen
Damn,
by
go
Gobert.
straight.
Ball stolen.
Play the pass now. Oh, that's wild.
Here's
Jump.
Hayes. Holiday with the block. And they're able to recover. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. He's checked in for Houston. And Young kicks to Gobert. And the pass to Hayes. Now here's Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Exum passes to Hayes. Here's Mitchell.
And the three-point shot has been a problem spot for them. They're improving little by little, but it's still a big reason they're down right now. And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second-chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how
Let's
to do it.
go.
Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Young outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's deflected. Here's Money, defended by Young. Ramsey. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. He kicks to Gobert. And the foul on Harden. That's his third foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And Utah making a change here. Sims is checked in. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Gobert.
And
If I would've
defensively,
jumped,
they are
it would've been a
on their
different story.
heels every
I
time
ain't
the
trying to
ball
risk a
comes
foul.
inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The shot's good from Ramsey.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Exum kicks to Mitchell. 35 seconds left now here in the second. And they're moving it up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
Utah's gone 2 for 5.
Also, you got to pay attention to what hand the ball is in. If the ball is in a specific hand, and you go for that hand, and it's just a freelance hand, you're gonna definitely disturb the ball control.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 23 seconds left here in the second. The 3. Rebound, Utah. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance. Felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The 3 ball just kept falling.
Yeah, and you know what? As far as I'm concerned, keep feeding him. Got to ride the hot hand.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Exum and Mitchell, the guard tandem. Hayes out there with Gobert, and it's Sims in at the 3. 6 to shoot. Mitchell against Harden. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Money. Beyond the arc. Connects again from distance.
Let's go.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Exum passes to Mitchell. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Back to Exum. Inside. Here's Mitchell. No good from outside.
Yeah, he's costing them right now, sabotaging them a little bit. He's got to find his shot if they want to win this
I
game.
forced it.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Shit, Capella. Right place at the right time.
Outside. Here's Ramsey. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Utah shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Back to Mitchell. At the top of the key, Sims. They get it again. To halt the run, and it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
And with Gobert, he does so much as a defender with his impact, Greg, in the paint.
Yeah, and Gobert does so much in terms of cleaning up his teammates' mistakes while they're defending out there on the perimeter. It allows his teammates to be more aggressive on D, knowing he's going to be that last line of defense. And Gobert won't let them get too comfortable, as he is one of the more vocal players in terms of shaping their D.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Durant. Thompson comes in for James Harden. And Paul subbed in for Irving.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for Utah. Kicks it to Plumlee. The dish to Mitchell. Over Paul. And there's another one for the Jams.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, as we know, Rudy Gobert is a 7-footer with an aggressive mentality. He said some guys don't have pride, but I do. Sometimes too much. Quinn Snyder said he gets angry, which I like. Whatever kind of stereotypes Americans have about the French, they don't apply. Not to him anyway, guys.
Sacre bleu! Thank you, GA. He is indeed a fiery competitor. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Passes it to Ingles. Back to Paul. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. From deep.
That's way out there.
Pass to Holmes. Now the feed to Plumlee. A lot of coaches out there, Clark, wear their emotions very prominently on their sleeve. Others take the calm, cool approach as a player. Was there a particular style that you preferred?
Yeah, my preference was cool, calm, be direct, be firm, but not necessarily overly emotional. And in my short stint with the Pacers, Jack McKinney was more of the cool and calm approach. He was excitable, but a little bit even keeled. George was a little more emotional, but still, I enjoyed playing for both of them because I think I was clear in that they were trying to get the best out of me and the best out of the team.
Good way to look at it. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14, misses off the right iron.
The defense has to be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
His first shot coming late. The shot by Paul, no good. And the Rockets making a change. Rockets have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Money, defended by Young. No good from Ramsey.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
To the middle, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Money, non-stop scoring machine here. Great open look there.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets ahead, running away with it. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. Going in quarter number 4. All fueled up.
When you're watching the screen, when they come off of the screen, go to the ball hand. Not the go straight to the hand that the ball is in as soon as they come off the screen. Guaranteed you get steal. If you know how to time it, know what to do. Shout out to Zal for that block.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3. The Rockets shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Good on the triple. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Sims, the pass to Green. Lets it go with the 3. Papagianni. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Kicks it out to Harden. To the wing on the left. Houston moving it around. It's good.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Exum finds Green. That's tipped. Sims, the pass to Allen. Green with the ball. Defended by Durant. Pass to Papagiannis. No good there. Nice D from Ramsey. Rockets on offense. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. There's the 3. That shot, no good. And Utah the other way now. Here's Green, and he banks in the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Ramsey. Drops in the tray. Money's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, he has been a major factor. Big time. Outstanding. Getting quality looks and knocking them down.
Irving dishes to Harden. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. For Utah, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Teams in the past would often pound the offensive glass, Clark. I think of the '84 Celtics, but now teams are running only 1, maybe 2 guys to the offensive boards.
I think a big part of it is transition defense is so important that teams now don't send as many people to the offensive glass. But the flip side of that is if you get offensive rebounds, you get opportunities to score and you can thwart transition chances. So I tilt towards trying to get to the offensive glass as long as you've got a couple of guys that are really good at it.
No good from Ramsey. Utah has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Green knocks down the 3 ball.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Irving passes to Ramsey. From deep 3-point range, buries it from 3-point range. Wow.
Anything you can
What
do,
can you
I
say?
can do better.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Hunter kicks to Allen. Down low, here's Green, and 2 free throws coming up on it.
Foul
So
out.
we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Yeah, we did a pretty good job. He put up some points. Our stats was good. How many steals did I have? Eight 50-50 plays. That's tough.
Hey, there you are. I got an interview lined up for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right this way. You're on with Shaq and Kenny.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hi, this is Shaq. Your performance tonight? Oh, heavenly. One of the best I've seen in a long time. What allowed you to dominate with your scoring the way you did?
You know, sometimes I just like to go out there and put on a show for the fans, Shaq. I mean, it's too bad you haven't seen dominance like that in so long. But hey, guess what? You won't have to wait like that again. I'm gonna come out and do it again next game, huh?